When you open an investment account, it looks pretty simple from the outside. You sign up, choose a product, and your balance appears neatly on a screen. But behind that simplicity is a whole chain of organizations, each doing a different job. And once you understand the roles, the whole system becomes less mysterious and far easier to navigate. Think of the journey starting with the investment platform. This is the place you log into, where you open accounts, pick funds, view your transactions, read your statements. That feels like the whole product, but it's really just the front door. The platform isn't always the company managing your money day to day, because behind that platform will sit a fund itself. And a fund pools money from many investors and follows a specific investment strategy. So when you choose a fund, you're choosing that strategy. Whether it focuses on shares, bonds, a mix of assets, or particular regions, the fund is where your contributions actually go. And inside the fund is an asset manager. They're the ones deciding what to buy and sell, hour by hour, month by month. You may never interact with them directly, but their decisions shape your long-term experience. A balanced fund, for example, represents hundreds of decisions that you don't need to make yourself. If you work with an advisor, they'll sit alongside the structure rather than inside it. Their role is to help you match products to your goals, understand risk, make decisions that feel appropriate for your timeline. Some advisors will recommend products from various companies, but others will only work with a single company. Knowing that and knowing how your advisor is paid and incentivized will help you understand the guidance you're getting. Surrounding all of these are the regulators. They set rules, monitor behavior, and ensure that companies treat customers fairly. Their work is mostly invisible, but it underpins every regulated product. It's the framework that keeps the whole system stable. Once you see these parts as a chain, the industry becomes easier to understand. Money moves from you to the platform, into the fund, and through the asset manager's decisions before flowing back to you ultimately in your statements and performance updates. Each organization plays a different role, and the fees you pay map to different parts of this chain. This structure matters because it helps you read disclosures with more confidence. Instead of feeling lost in a maze of brand names, you start recognizing functions. You begin to see what you're paying for, who's responsible for what, and where to go when something doesn't look right. A simple mental map is often enough. You don't need to memorize the finer points. You just need to understand how the pieces fit together, so the system feels less like a black box and more like a set of services working on your behalf. With that understanding, comparing products becomes easier. Asking informed questions feels far more natural. When you can see the structure clearly, the whole experience of investing shifts. Instead of guessing, you can navigate. And that confidence is what helps you make better long-term decisions. Explore the next part of our guide or subscribe so you don't miss the next video in this series.